Right from birth, he was different. His life and that of his mother would change when his mother held him in his arms as a small boy. His condition, albinism, would see both him and his mother ostracized not just by his community, but his own father as well.
I was born to my mother, and my father left us because he said that I did not look like his people, that he cannot have a kid who looks like a pig.
His childhood was not any easier.
It used to be difficult going back home, because then people would start asking whether you are doing the same curriculum, how are you, they want to touch your skin, they wonder how is it that you look different. And yeah, it was very difficult, I must say, because you're trying to find your way. The beauty of it, sometimes you're covered by the innocence of childhood. But then as you grow older and you start asking yourself who you are, what are you, it becomes difficult.
The young lad would continue with his education into university, and here he decided to try the murky waters of school politics, but it was not without its share of challenges.
I joined student activism when I was in university. If you look at my life in high school, I was a leader. University, I had challenges being elected, but I managed at least. You know, for example, these simple things, by the way, Carol, like for me, when others were doing black and white posters, I couldn't do black and white posters. I had to do color because they were not coming out very well, and you know that means a lot in terms of getting the votes.
He later attained not just a degree but 2 master's degree, and while this would be a confirmation of a well-paying job for most people, it wasn't for him.
This interview, and I am being interviewed, and in the process I also, see, in a way to help the employer understand me, I try to explain the issues of albinism and general disability issues. And then they went, like at the end of the interview, they said, it's okay, it's like we've already gotten the person we wanted. But yet there were other people who were waiting to be interviewed. So I found that a bit awkward.
Mwaura tells me it is twice harder for persons living with disability to get a breakthrough in life due to certain stereotypes than it is for able-bodied people. This, however, has not broken his spirit. It was not until one time when he visited Parliament that he felt alive, started dreaming of one time becoming a legislator. Today he is a nominated Member of Parliament, one of the most learned legislators, I might add. He represents persons with special needs. As the National Coordinator of the Albinism Society of Kenya, he hopes he can make the much-needed change at the floor of the House.
It takes a little bit longer for persons with disabilities to be employed because of this systemic discrimination that may even make them to graduate from school later than others. Yeah, because sometimes it takes long to be taken to school and all that. So that the law provides that they be retiring at 60 years together with the others. Before it was 60 years, but generally everybody retires at 55. But then there was a strong argument that disabled people should retire 5 years later to compensate for such kind of delays.
He, however, admits that it is not any easier now for children and parents of children living with a disability than it was 32 years ago when he was born.
To take Gabriel Kinyanjui Mando 5 years and Chacha Bianca, again 5 years, 4.5 years to school, the same school I went to, and they cannot learn in their own community, I don't think I can say for sure that there is a difference. It's not by coincidence, Carol, that I'm the first Member of Parliament with albinism present. It's not by coincidence that it's just the other day that we got a PS with disability, Joseph Tamukobe. So we are at the stage of tokenism, I think, token inclusion.
Driven by his past, he hopes to become the engine that will drive the much-needed wheels of change to make it easier for those like him in society. Tough as it may seem, the first-time nominated lawmaker has these words of encouragement, especially to those people who may be battling similar challenges.
To imagine that you just resign to fate is not true. Those who have made it are those who have actually just tried to find a solution on that which is before them. It's very possible to turn a lemon into a lemonade.
Caroline Kamau reporting for Channel 1 News Hour.